Let's get back a little bit to Donald Trump, because we did see some reporters get a little bit more aggressive with Trump in there. Like I am of two minds. Obviously, I think the reporters in there should be doing this, but I don't know that it's sufficient at the end of the day. But this is pretty good. This is a pretty good reckoning. The idea of reporters asking such as from Trump is important. Here is Paula Reid. She is stipulating, okay, you close down travel from China in late January, early February, I think it was. I think it was late January. What did you do between then and like March? Like, what did you take? Like the time that supposedly bought you, even though we now know that the virus hit us from Europe. But what did that buy you in terms of time? And Trump at first, I don't think, got the question. And then when he did, he got really annoyed by it. And she was very, very persistent. Play this clip.
That time that you bought, the argument is that you bought yourself some time and you didn't use it to prepare hospitals, you didn't use it to ramp up testing. Right now,
you're so disgraceful. It's so disgraceful the way you say that. Let me just listen. I just went over it.
Or this rant supposed to make people
I just went over it
in an unprecedented crisis.
Nobody thought we should do it, and when I did it.
But what did you do with the time that you bought?
You know
the
what we did?
Of February.
You know what we did?
A gap.
What do you do?
Month of February.
What do you do when you have no case in the whole United States?
You had cases
when
in February.
Excuse me, you reported it. 0 cases, 0 deaths on January 17th.
February. The entire
January. I said in January.
Your video has a complete gap.
On January 30th.
What did your administration do in February with the time that your travel ban bought
you? A lot. And in fact, we'll give you a list. What we did, in fact, part of it was up there. We did a lot. Look. You know you're a fake. You know that. Your whole network, the way you cover it, is fake. And most of you, and not all of you, but the people are wise to you. That's why you have a lower approval rating than you've ever had before, times probably 3. And when you ask me that question, let me ask you this: Why did Biden apologize? Why did he write a letter of apology? No, that's very important. Why did the Democrats think that I acted too quickly? You know why? Because they really thought that I acted too quickly. We have done a great job. Now, I could have kept it open. And I could have done what some countries are doing. They're getting beat up pretty badly. I could have kept it open. I thought of keeping it open because nobody's ever heard of closing down a country, let alone the United States of America. But if I would have done that, we would have had hundreds of thousands of people that would right now be dead. We've done this right, and we really have done this right. The problem is the press doesn't cover it the way it should be. Go ahead. One more question.
That was pretty stunning, I thought, in terms of her pursuit of that question. But I mean, that really is the central question. He wants credit for shutting down travel from China. All well and good. Like I say, it ultimately came through Europe anyways. But what did he do after that? I mean, the whole story, remember they tried this for a couple of days. They said impeachment was the thing that completely threw us off our game. Well, they shut it down, travel from China, in the wake of impeachment. After that, they did nothing, beyond nothing. Their whole campaign to stop coronavirus was to try and convince it was just the flu. Apparently, the virus did not listen. They sent people out to talk about it. Trump talked about it at his rallies. It's just the flu. Sean Hannity went on and on. It's just the flu. That was their plan. It failed. It failed big time. Meanwhile,